They call me B3G.
Mix 88.9, Lynchburg's number one station for hip hop and R&B, soul, and reggae. This is Vibe Club. I am Kal-El Creed, the Suntan Superman of the Mix 88.9, and I have nothing but illustrious guests. I keep telling y'all that today I have in studio, in person, in high definition, the one and only Dr. Copeland of the Holistic Rejuvenation and Wellness Services. How you doing today, sir?
How you doing today, brother? Everything blessed?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's good to have you. How was your holidays?
Everything was blessed, man. Maybe spent it alone, but hey, I'm still here. You know what I mean?
Sometimes it's the best way to be, man. You get to chill and ain't got to argue with nobody. You're sitting there just relaxing and regrouping.
Facts.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Well, thank you for joining me, hanging out with me today. First of all, tell the people about yourself.
Oh, man, it's a long story, but we're going to make it short, right?
We got time. We got time.
As far as me, a lot of people, definitely in the area, you know what I'm saying, I'm one of the first hip-hop really pioneers. I did a lot of the things in the hip-hop area. As far as the four elements is concerned, you know what I'm saying, I had TV shows, radio shows, and first one to put people out on the mixtapes, a lot of different things. Actually, I'm one of the first DJs on this station, to be honest with you.
That's right, DJ Mad Butcher.
That's it. But, you know, we always grow and expand, you know what I mean? And so for the last, I say since 2016, I became certified as a naturopathic consultant. Within the last year, I became an actual what's called energy medicine practitioner, you know what I'm saying, dealing with the biofields of our body. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I'm the only African-American male that's what's called an EAV technician, and that's called electrical acupuncture by Vol, where we test your energy fields or what we call your meridian points and looking for certain blockages and stuff. So that's what I'm into now. Carrying on, I guess I'm like a third generation of dealing with homeopathics and natural healings and stuff like that. My great grandmother and grandfather left my grandfather. My grandfather told me my great grandfather was considered like the root man or the medicine man, you know what I'm saying, which would be today a naturopathic. You know what I'm saying? My dad, who died last year, and I had to take over the business. He was a naturopathic doctor as well as a bioenergetic practitioner, and he was what's called a live blood macroscopist.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm just keeping it moving.
Okay, I see. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Tell us, what are the holistic rejuvenation and wellness services? Like, what does it entail?
Oh man, I do quite a bit of things. One of the things I do is pain alleviation. You know what I'm saying? I've been blessed with a gift. I try not to use my hands too much. I think y'all seen the green mile before where it catch, you know, I can feel your energies and stuff like that. I've been blessed with that. So I knew I had to get out in the community and use my gifts for different things. But what I do have, we'll say special equipment that I prefer to use versus my own energy.
All right.
And what we do, I have to rejuvenate your cells, rejuvenate who you are, you know what I'm saying, if you're dealing with weight issues and stuff like that. I have a lot of brothers and sisters who are like, yo, you know, my doctor said my blood work came back good, you know. I'm like, okay, do you eat meat? Yeah, okay. Have you had a parasite detox lately? What? You know, a lot of us never had these type of things, so, you know, my thing is hydration, digestion, and what's called CCP. CCP is called cellular communication pathways, because our cells communicate. You know what I'm saying? We're a whole body. I know when you go to the hospital, they send you to this specialist and that specialist, and for me, we deal with the whole body. You know what I'm saying? Try to rejuvenate it in a sense.
Okay, and so this is all natural.
Indeed. Now, let me make my disclaimer before I say too much, because, you know, they not playing with us out here. Anything we say, this is all for educational purposes. It's not here to treat, cure, or diagnose any type of symptoms. Please go see your medical professional for that, or your physician. What was the question again? I'm sorry.
As I said, it's all natural.
All natural. Yes, everything is from the God. That's what holistic means. It means like holy health. Okay, you know what I'm saying? And that's the biggest thing. We'll quickly go to, you know what I'm saying, a medical doctor and take like 30 different pills. On time, you know what I'm saying, on schedule. But if I come with just like 3 little suggestions for you, it's like it's the hardest thing for us to do as a people. You know what I'm saying? Because we had the highest rate of, you know, high blood pressure, diabetes, and we dying from these things. And that's something that can actually be rejuvenated to where you don't have it no more.
Okay.
Okay, you know, and I had a 94-year-old grandmother that could contest. She did now, but she didn't die from high blood pressure. We got rid of that. She had got rid of diabetes. You know what I'm saying? What she died from was constipation. You know what I'm saying? And I have a aunt who was up to 500 pounds at one time. Well, she might have been like 600 pounds at one time. She was taking them needles and stuff, insulin needles and all that. She don't even have diabetes no more. You see what I'm saying? And she down to like 200 and some pounds now. So these are things that we know for sure that can be rejuvenated, so to speak.
All right. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that at all. How long have you been providing these services? How long have you been, you know, in the business?
Well, like I said, I'm third generation. Where I got serious at, my father, you know what I'm saying, grew me up off of it, okay? So, you know, when I used to go to school when I was younger, you know, most cats might got, you know, maybe some cough syrup or something like that. I was carried to school with a yogurt cup of lemon juice and cayenne pepper for my cold, right?
Oh, okay.
So I say when been about, I ain't gonna say how old I am right now, you know what I'm saying? We just say a couple of decades, you know what I'm saying, ago when my son was born. That's when I really started, you know, buckling down. Because when you're younger and your parents showing you stuff and all these other things in your ear, you're not really listening to that mess. You know what I mean? You can go on your own path. But when I started having my own, you know what I'm saying, child and everything, I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna have my son going into these hospitals and, you know, getting all these shots and everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So don't believe that stuff. You can actually get, letting parents now know it is documentation that you can get for your, definitely for your children, to where they don't have to get all that mess. You know what I mean? But that's what really got me into studying more about herbs and different things like that can help the body. I've always been into energy because music itself is energy. You see what I'm saying? And we deal with hertz when we listening to music. You see what I'm saying? Especially if anybody know about the EQ or the mixing boards. You know what I'm saying? Each hertz can affect us.
Right.
You see that? And so, you know, so with that said, I've been in it since I was like 9 or 10. You know what I mean? But what's called the metaphysics and breakdancing, that's part of, you know, as well as holistic, because, you know, I'm doing what's called Kemetic yoga, which some people call Egyptian yoga or whatever. But that's some of the original forms of our African culture. You know what I'm saying? You know, putting your feet behind your head and all that craziness. That's ancient stuff, a lot of it. You see what I'm saying, for my people.
All right. Is there an age limit? Like, do you have to be a certain age to get your services, or does it work for all age groups, or how does that work?
Well, for me, I'm not, you know what I'm saying, personally, I don't do like children, like babies and stuff, because they're very delicate. You know what I mean? I mean, some things, yes, but you need what they call a pediatrician or whatever. For the babies. Now, I like I like to start around the teenage years.
Teenage, okay.
Yeah, that's better for me. And it's from 11 to 12 on up. That way I know that I probably can do a lot more for you. And that's a good age to really start with a lot of youth that's having all these different problems right now.
Yeah, because we are starting to see like younger and younger people having issues.
Yeah.
And so it's good to know that, you know, around, you know, preteen, teenage years is when, you know, they can start coming to see you.
Called puberty. You know what I'm saying?
I know. Where can people come to get the services, and how can they contact you?
Well, everything we do is private. You know what I'm saying? I'm a certified tribal healer as well. So everything, you got to call me up at 434-401-6403. Or you can go to my website. That's THEHWHC.Weebly, WEEBLY.com. You know what I'm saying? And just book my services And I guess now I'm on this IG mess. I'm still learning about all this new technology stuff. You know what I'm saying?
It seems like something new come out every day, don't it?
Yeah, facts. And on that, I'm on the Dr. Copeland. Unlike DR, is doctahcopeland.
Okay.
Let me tell them again. doctahcopeland. And why I had to do that, because you just typed in Dr. Copeland, all types of people gonna pop up.
Yeah,
You understand what I'm saying?
Yep, that's understandable.
Yes, sir.
All right, you did mention Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
What's your Instagram handle so people can?
Yeah, that's it. That Dr. Copeland.
Dr. Copeland. Okay,
yeah,
that's your Instagram handle.
all together.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
all right. Is there anything else you want to get out before we?
Oh yeah. In this area, man, we having a definitely come see me. You know what I'm saying? Call me up. I don't. You know what? I had like 200 people when I was in school this year. Because I've been just straight studying and in my own little world. I had 200 people in my phone, right? And I said, yo, come through for free. Can't beat the word free. I don't care who he is. I only had 5 people come through. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that to me is hard. It's hardening. It shows how people are not really serious, or because maybe they know you from something you was in the past, from being a DJ or breakdance or whatever the case may be. And it's like we don't look at you to be really someone who's elevating.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you should, whoever you are, should be elevating at all times.
All times.
You know what I mean? And whatever your gifts are, whatever God is guiding you to do, and your purposes in life. Because we really don't know, you know what I'm saying, when we start out when we're young. For me, I always knew I was going to be an artist. Okay, so me being in the health field right now is considered, the healing arts.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
So I'm still an artist, but I'm just in the healing arts now.
Gotcha.
You know
Gotcha. That makes sense.
Yeah.
You did mention you got an event coming up. You want to tell people
sir.
about that?
Yes, sir. That's tomorrow. It's my first presentation. It's going to be something small right now. I'm definitely looking for people, churches, and all these different groups that's around town or out of town. I don't care where you're located. I got my passport, so I'm ready to jump on the plane. And we're going to be talking about water. What's the best water to drink? Okay. Is it alkaline? Is it bottled water? Or is it tap water? So come out. Like I said, this is a brief presentation. I'm looking for the year 2023 to really do lectures and seminars and workshops to where I'm get really deep, had an hour, 2 hour long type of discussion with people. So y'all call me up and see if we can do this. 434-401-6403.
All right. Where is it going to be at?
That's going to be at the, what's it called? Mother Nature Soul Food Kitchen on 5th Street, 616 5th Street. Okay. Now, we got limited seats right now. Okay. So you can go to, Eventbrite or something like that. And I don't know how you would look that up, though. Let me think.
Is it free or
it's free? It's free to get in.
So is Mother Nature Soul Food? This is on 5th Street, right?
You're right. Yes.
And you said 616 5th Street.
Yeah, 616 5th Street. Right.
616. What time?
That's gonna be from 7 to 8.
Okay.
Y'all come on out. Only got 15 or so seats, available for this particular event.
All right, so make sure y'all come check them out. That's 616 5th Street. Come check out Dr. Copeland. Dr. Copeland, thank you for hanging out with me, man. It's been a blast, brother.
Yeah, it's been a blast, too. I hope to, see you again and we do this again.
Yes, sir.
Maybe even go into more detail and we talk about our, people's health right now.
Absolutely.
We dying from diabetes and high blood pressure. Stuff that, on the for real, we shouldn't even be dying from. Like I was telling you before we got on. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? My grandmother was 94 years old and she didn't have high blood pressure and diabetes and stuff. She had it, but by the time she died, we changed the diet and everything. She didn't have it, and what she died from was constipation, which is a serious thing, in our community right now, and dehydration.
Okay, well, I'm definitely going to have you back on, brother. It's a pleasure. It's always a pleasure talking to you. Your energy is just positive, and you're always smiling, and it's just a good feeling to be around, man. So thank you for coming and hanging out with me. Give them that phone number one more time.
That's it. It's 434-401-6403. I'm an energy medicine practitioner, so I got to bring the energy. You feel me? And I'm a certified tribal healer with the Crow Nation. You know what I mean?
All right. Y'all heard it from Dr. Copeland himself. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Vibe Club. I am the suntan Superman of the Mix 88.9, Kal-El Creed. We are here in Lynchburg's #1 station for hip-hop and R&B, soul, and reggae. We are the needle movers for the Quad City. We are greatness on a different level. They the twos, because we the ones. We're the Mix 88.9.
Tune in.